Here with Northwestern State head coach Chris Bertrand. The Demons fell 14-7 to Southern Illinois. And coach, tough starts on Friday nights, coupled with an offense that kind of got flummoxed a bit by their starter. Not the best recipe to start the game, but this team did keep fighting toward the back half.
Yeah, no doubt. And listen, we have perspective about it, right? We give credit where credit is due in the fact that I thought Fuller was really good on the mound and Lance got a quality start out of his guy. And their offense, especially early on, right? I thought their offense, big physical guys, and they took some phenomenal swings. And so we give credit where credit is due. On our end of it, proud of the fight of our guys, proud of the fact that we didn't quit. I think we did some good things tonight, and there are some things that we can take from it. The learning moments are that we have to play a better brand of baseball, right? I think we walked 13 guys, and of those 13 guys, I think 8 or 9 of them scored. We made 4 errors, and of the 4 errors we made, 2 of those guys scored, right? So a lot of self-inflicted wounds in the way in which we pitched the baseball and the way in which we played defense. I thought early on, again, as good as Fuller was, the number of strikeouts have to be cut down so that we can continue to try to string together quality at-bats over time. And so you mentioned we did not give up, and we fought our tails off, but we have to string together quality at-bats over time, because you see in the innings where we got 2 crooked numbers, that's what we did. We strung quality at-bats together. So the learning points is that we've got to compete in the strike zone a little more tomorrow. We've got to shore up the defense, and we have to string out quality at-bats. But proud of our guys for the fight. We just got to learn and get better, dog.
You could see that coming out, too, in terms of competing in the strike zone. Dawson Flowers and Alejandro Marquez, their walk numbers were down, strikeout numbers were up. So, I mean, throwing in the zone and attacking in the zone, even against the physical lineup, is going to give you the best chance.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And again, those are some of those nuggets that are good things that we can take with us, right? We have perspective in the fact that we didn't play well and we didn't win, and it wasn't the best way to open the season. But when you do have some great things, you got to pull those nuggets from it. And Al's appearance, Dawson's appearance, especially early on, the way in which some of those guys came out of the bullpen, I think it gives us experience when you don't necessarily focus on just the results part of it, but it gives us experience with some of those guys that next time we're in some of these situations, we need to hold the ball game where it is, right? And Dawson did that, and Al did that, and some other guys had some good learning experiences. And so there's a couple good nuggets to pull out of there.
Bo had 3 hits. That's good to see. I mean, it took him a little while to get going last year, so maybe a hot start similar to what he had 2 years ago. As one of those very few guys back, is someone you're going to have to rely on offensively early.
Yeah, we're going to have to rely on all of those veteran guys. We're going to have to rely on all of those guys that have been in the fire before, right? And so again, some good nuggets that we can take from the baseball game at the plate, right? You know, we got almost as many hits as they did, right? And I thought we scored some runs on a Friday night. When you're able to string together 7 runs after you got the type of start that he got, you know, right? Like, so again, we did some good things. The difference in the ball game was just the self-inflicted wounds on our end, because if we got 11 or 12 hits, they didn't walk us and they didn't make any mistakes that were self-inflicted wounds. So I really do, I think that it's a little bit more about giving them credit, but tonight, overnight into tomorrow, we need to focus on what we need to shore up, and we need to be better.